everybody. Welcome to Wisdom Wednesday today. Today is May 21st. And I am so happy to see you. Thank you, Richard. He says happy birthday. It is my birthday today. So I'm happy to be here with you. And I'm so glad that you're joining us, Richard. It's really good to see your face. So, let me just set my energy so that I hear one voice. I call upon the powers of this universe. I call upon the Tarot Masters to come down and be with us for this session. Please help me hear one voice. Serve the light, serve my friends. Okay. So, I don't know what we're talking about today. I always come here like a clean slate. I'm just adjusting my hearing aids. I don't know why, because I don't need them to hear spirit. I think that's my human self. Yes. We are human, spirit in human form. So, let's just focus on our intention today. What do we need to know? How can we serve the light? What do we need to know for this group? Hi, Eileen. It is my birthday. And so this is like amazing because I get to spend my birthday with you guys. Spend it with the Tarot Masters and the light. Doesn't get much better, right? Okay. And it's interesting because today, in addition to the cards, I was an oracle deck. Can you see? The Rose Oracle. So we're going to use that too. Let me first spread these cards out. Let's see what we're doing today. What do we need to know? Okay, I'm getting 3 cards. Let's pull 3 cards. Well, that was easy and quick. So, these are the 3 cards. This is the 5 of Pentacles. The card that comes before that is the 6 of Swords, and the following card is Unification. It is the 4 of Wands. So let's see what that does. Let me I'm gonna, hey Heather. So I'm gonna shuffle these cards. There's an additional message here in these oracle cards. What? Oh, I get it. Okay. So this is the flavor. This is where we're gonna lead off. Okay. So I'm picking that. Spread them out, and it's this card clearly. Oh, interesting. Okay. So, what I know is that this card is leading off from, was it last week? Was it the Scorpio full moon? Or was it the week before? It was almost 10 days ago. So it was last week's card. So this card, this Rose Oracle card, says healing is happening. You're not broken. Trust the process, and it's safe to soften. What a beautiful card. Because I know that the last Wisdom Wednesday was we talked about that was my phone. People are trying to contact me because it's my birthday, I guess. So I'm just turning this off so I can stay focused. So healing is happening. You're not broken. Trust the process. It's safe to soften. And so who is feeling like you're in the middle of a healing process? Yes, the Scorpio full moon came in really big. It was a really pushy and emotional full moon. I did put the reading on YouTube, my YouTube channel, if you want to review it, because you're going to go deeper. There's always more tidbits when we sit in meditation and we allow things to come into our energy. And I know some of you have had the Scorpio full moon archetypal soul reading with me. And so what we discussed today, just take this and go deeper into this month's reading for you. And so we are talking about the possibilities of healing. And taking this energy, you know, working with the moon monthly really gives us an opportunity to amplify and go deeper into who we are, how these energies can help transform us, how to use these energies, the astrological energies in our own transformation, and transmute what we need to, so that we can live a more vibrant, vital life in service to our highest selves and to our contracts that we have and that are being activated. So now is like a really, really potent time in history. You are noticing, I'm sure, that the world is changing dramatically, and your time is here. Our time is here. There's no coincidence that we're doing this together. Hey everybody, thank you for the birthday wishes. Today we are looking at healing and how that's happening. To also, you know, to step into the thing with healing is, this is an opportunity. Think of healing as an opportunity to enter a new gateway, to begin peeling away the things that are not you. And so we can peel away the armor, we can peel away the illusions, we can peel away the things that hold us back, that keep relationships, career, goals, our ability to manifest and create the things that we truly can create. Our healing is to peel away the things that are not us, so that we can step into our higher selves. And so, so the theme today is going to be really around healing. Now, the first card that popped up. This is where we are now. This is the 5 of Pentagrams. Now, if you remember, hey Naomi, if you remember, pentagrams are earth, everything that is physical. And so it's also, pentacles represent abundance, career, achievement, our body, so everything that is physical. And so, not surprisingly, healing again is going to be really, really potent. Now, let me just see what this card says for us. So, here we go back to healing, right? So, if you're here and you're feeling an imbalance in your body, in your finances, in your career, anything that is physical, it's an imbalance, and we can rectify that. It's really important. So a dialogue has begun, and if you're here, like, you may not be surprised. Maybe you are, in the fact that you really are getting important information. You know, Spirit is speaking to us, your higher self is speaking to you. When there's an imbalance, it's an imbalance, and it can be rectified. So, you know, what elements do you need to bring in to imagine a soup pot, a cauldron, and everything, you know, this is the womb. And imagine a really delicious soup. Now, I'm hearing some are creating by being busy. So it's not necessarily a conscious creation. Busyness, doing, is, one second, one voice. So they're bringing me back to the beginning. When we want to create something, it's really important to sit down, connect with our spiritual team, work in co-creation. What do we want? What do we want it to look like, to feel like? And when we do that, we begin the path of consciously creating our world, this pot, right? If you're, I'm hearing that the mentality, just thinking something and then acting on it, it is a distraction and often fruitless, because it's not coming from our center. So whatever you're doing, and if this resonates to you specifically, like you're struggling in one area, just pause, put the project on the table aside. You can always come back to it. And go into meditation, go into prayer, go into the woods, sit down, relax, quiet your mind. This is an opportunity to really begin wielding the our soul work with the divine and bringing it out into the world. This is where the magician creates from. So just put everything on. Now, if you can take this and go into meditation, and see if the project is the right project. Does it need to be edited in some way? What really is your goal, your desire, your outcome? What do you want? Think of yourself as creating your masterpiece. Like, what do you want to attain? What do you want to do with this? So this is taking us away from the lowest, human mindset of just doing, and it's inviting us to become, to be. So I'm just trying to link the healing. I'm asking, like, how does the healing correlate with this card? And I'm just hearing that many of us have forgotten who we really are. And so we need to peel away the things that are not us, so that we can better understand ourselves, our goals, what our purpose is, why we're here, and what our real creations are to be. These two cards in themselves are inviting us to step into more of us. Again, last week, this is interesting, Jacob's ladder comes in again. Last week, I believe it was last week or the week before, but Jacob's ladder comes in. I'm just going to listen because I don't know Jacob's ladder. So what I see is stepway into space, into the light. It's Jacob's ladder is a pathway home. So our healing can bring us up a step, up a step, up a step. There will be various doorways as we rise. Do we take a stop here or there? But Jacob's ladder, if we just follow it, we just ascend to heaven. It's really, I'm just seeing that the doorways are there, but you don't need to necessarily knock on them, step on them. You can just focus on the light, keep attaining and rising higher. Healing will help peel away the things that are not us. They're saying, think of it like the snake, the skin sheds, and as we grow, the skin sheds. As we grow, the skin sheds. So healing is just removing. Oh, interesting. So, the snake goes through a natural formation of transformation. The snake gets too big for the skin. Eyes glaze over. It goes into a more dormant state. It gets cranky. The skin sloughs off, and the snake goes out hungry and eats its next meal and begins the process again. Healing is accelerating that process, and healing is the ability to remove the skin. So the process of becoming is accelerated, quickened. time efficient. But then I see time, I see myself in the stars, out in the universe. I'm just going to wait for the information to come. And oh, okay. There's like there in this becoming, I just feel myself like floating in space. I hear the word being, just moving, swirling. Oh, with the primordial, I'm just going to say it, primordial machinations of the universe. And this is where I see like a big cog. It's almost like being inside of a clock, but it's inside the universe. And it's like, you know, tick, 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 tick. So the universe is ticking by. When we are healing ourselves, we flow. We speed up the transformation process. We begin flowing with the machinations in the universe. Our energies begin flowing with the will of the universe, the will of God, will of nature. There, you know, there isn't a struggle. You're just floating in the swirlings, the primordial matter of the universe. Okay, let's see. That was trippy. So that's where we are right now. That's the possibilities and what healing affords us. Then we have before us, this is where we are. Let's see what this card says. This is the Six of Swords. Now swords are air. This is intellect, decisions, conflict, power, perhaps harsh realities. And that's where we begin, right? We are overthinking, doing, separated from ourselves. So again, this talks about our emotional separation from ourself, from what we're really here to do. And so, if you're coming from making hard decisions, you're right on task. This card is telling us where we've been, and now we're stepping into healing and the coins. It's always funny to me, funny and not funny, how the cards, the information starts coming, and then I'm like, oh yeah, we talked about that. This is why healing is here, so that we are moving away from the lowest density, the inner struggles that frankly we have created by misunderstanding who we are. Doing the relationships, the careers, the finances, building our businesses according to what people have told us, sold us. And this is where healing comes out. Like, what do you really need? And so, if you're a marketing person, this could be a little challenging. If you're not a marketing person, this can be challenging. Because what really, where do we really go from here? How do we really step into who we are? Reach the contracts that we are meant to be working with, the people that are coming into our lives, the real juicy, important work that each of us has to do, that we each agreed to come in here and do. How do we bypass the illusions, the things that we need to unlearn? And this is where the healing, becoming who we really are. Meditating, stopping and meditating with your spiritual team. This is reminding me, as I was driving to my office here, I began having a conversation out loud. It's very different having a conversation out loud. We're taught that we could sound crazy having it out loud, but it's like you're opening up this gateway, this mouth, and you're speaking to the divine. I was speaking to the divine, and and a conversation began, because as our words have power, and by opening my mouth, I was experimenting, and the information started flowing. So this is our opportunity to really begin testing the waters. What do we need to do to heal, to peel away the things that are not us, and to begin working with the divine? And as we began, we were also challenged with whatever you're working on that you're struggling with, put it down, meditate. Now, there are healings that are really transformational. I am doing soul coaching, where there are, it's a intensive where we go into the goals of each client and start peeling away the things that are not them. It's really been very, very successful. And the reason I mention it, you can work with me, but you could work with who you are that you feel resonate with. Okay. Our time is now. Time is, the snake reminds us that we can peel away the things that are not us. All this information is just weaving through. We can peel away really, really quickly. We just use the tools that work for you. And where we're going, I'm just going to bring this card in because there's more information. It's like, pick up this card. Okay. And so the this is the Four of Wands. Let's see. What did I say when I picked up this card before? Did I call it a homecoming celebration? Yes. So all these cards, this always blows me away. All these cards begin talking in the beginning, and then I do it one at a time. I should just rip off what I'm getting. But this card, you can see, it's like a marriage, a balancing. We started the cards with imbalance, and healing is needed. And here is the marriage of the divine masculine and feminine within each of us. And so with our healing, with our healing, we're peeling away the things that are not us at a very rapid pace. Now listen, you can go as fast as you want. You can take a day, a week, a year. There is no judgment. But know that you can multiply, like you can really get on the bullet train and begin ascending and transforming, stepping onto this Jacob's ladder and moving forward. Your contracts are waiting for you. The people you're meant to be working with are waiting for you. Your highest self is waiting for you. So let me just what I'm hearing is that each of us is being cheered on. Our spiritual team is waiting, just waiting to work with us. We do have free will. We do have to ask, have the conversations. Reckoning. I'm hearing reckoning. Now is the time where there have been gateways that have been woken up, stirred. Reckonings. What does that mean? Karmic forces, reckonings that are happening. We can bypass them by focusing on the light, taking the pathway to light, this Jacob's ladder. We do not need to get caught up in the heaviness, the thickness, the illusions that are swirling. Focus on the light. I'm hearing glory. The glory is yours. Focus on the light. Become, dear one. Say yes to your God self. The way is shown. Say yes. A step onto the pathway of light. Rise. Oh. Your sovereignty is before you. You must be willing to let go of the illusions. And simply say yes to the light. Your crown awaits you. And we are here in service to the light, to you. There's just this like amazing light music. Who here is saying yes to your light, to retrieving your crown? Me. How about you? So, that was a powerful message. I think I need to rewatch. Anna does, Richard does, Dolores does, Amelie does. Yay! Let's do this together. Did that resonate for you guys? Brandy, it resonates with you too. Okay, so, wow, that was trippy. Trippy. Sometimes I just wish I could just stay there. Maybe I could. Maybe I can. So, that reminds me, or they're reminding me that for those that feel called, this message will be for you. That I am doing initiation at the end of June, the 28th and 29th. If you're really, if you feel ready to step into your magic, into your highest self, this is an ancient lineage, a Solomonic lineage, where we step into and are adopted into the hierarchy of light. And we receive 10 keys and 4 new guides, and we expand our consciousness and power through this new light body. So anyway, I'm just sharing it now. If you feel called to it, it will be an inner knowing. Reach out. No obligation, because it needs to be the right thing. It needs to be a good fit for you and for me. And this is where we get on the bullet train. Let's see. I'm going to pull some cards for you guys. I feel like I was just out in space. So these cards have been shuffled. I'm going to pull a card for Richard because he was first guy in the room. This message is for you. This card is the 9 of Coins, Richard. So, Coins again is this earth, career, finances, achievement, abundance. And this card, let's see. So the 9 is the end of a cycle. And so you might be noticing that it feels like you're considering a shift in the way that you do things. You know, and this is where you might be also struggling with yourself a little. It's kind of like before taking, if there was a trapeze, you know, you swing back and forth, and then there's a moment where you do need to let go of where you've been. And so, again, go back to this reading today. Sit with your spiritual team. Talk to them. You will get information about, you know, how to do that. Like, which elements do you need to bring in to create a balance? A balance. So look in your life, Richard, where the imbalance is. And I'm hearing that it's going to be different to recalibrate and to rebalance home and work. It's going to take you into a different way of assessment. So gather the information, reassess, go into meditation with no attachments, and what do you really want this work-life balance to look like? This is a card where the pentagram talks about abundance and achievement and work. It does not mean that success, achievement, abundance is always about the coin. And I think that's where your challenge may be, is what you perceive success, abundance to look like. So go meditate, and you will receive the answers. And let me know, reach out and let me know how that works for you. Okay. So, Eileen, let's see. Eileen, this one is for you. Queen of Wands, not surprised. So, Wands, fire. You can even say she's beautiful and strong, and she holds her wand firmly in her hand. This card refers to fire, passion, energy, drive, movement. And so let's see. So, new projects for you, new projects coming by. This powerful archetype of the queen, she rules and she gets things done. And so I see a lot of movement happening to you. I see you in the dream time. And and the dream time can be in the visioning, like what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Like an artist, I see like in an easel, splashing away with color. So there's a lot of movement happening for you. Um, I'm going to suggest, because the other cards, the reading today comes in, and so she is creating, it was, here we have the Five of Coins. So healing, just oh my goodness, so many cards, so much information. Oh, okay, thank you. Because I had to bring the information down because we're in fire. So maybe that's okay. So bring the information down. Don't just keep it in your head. Bring it down through the elements. So you have to bring energy down through the four worlds: fire, air, water, earth. If it all stays in your head, it's all up here. It's not even in your head. It's not even in your mind. So if you're getting the information, start bringing it down. Anchor it. You need to write. You need to write your ideas down. And then you need to create. Sit with your spiritual team. And which project do you do now? You have a lot of inspiration, a lot of fire, so bring it down and anchor it into the earth. Do one project at a time. Which one calls to you now? Your spiritual team will work with you, for you. That's for Eileen. Gonzalez. Heather, let's pick a card for you. Heather Lynn. Okay. Four of Cups. Now we know that Cups is about water. Water can be emotions, intuition, creativity. Okay, this is for Heather. So I'm feeling this like right here. And then something just moved in my head. So there might be some confusion. What is it, Heather? I'm just asking. There feels like there's some confusion, something you're contemplating. I'm not getting, I was asking, I'm having a conversation in my head. Maybe it doesn't look like I'm doing anything here, but I'm having a conversation in my head like, is it business? Is it relationship? Where it feels like there's a river, there's some kind of movement that needs to happen. I think you're there's some kind of contemplation. Are you here, Heather? If you want to add something. Your move in 2 years. Could be many. It doesn't feel like the move. Unless you're like, Are you worried about it? It could be. It feels like you're not sure what that is. It could even be, is it work related? It feels like there's a change coming for you and you're contemplating something. But it almost feels like you're stuck in the worry. Oh, so exactly, you're trying to figure it out. This is where, go back to this original reading. It's telling you, like, go back, create sacred space, and begin having a conversation with the divine. You have a spiritual team. It doesn't feel like you're utilizing them the way that would really benefit you. Like, they're, and I resonate with this. Sometimes we think that we're alone. So, Heather, your youngest son graduates in 2 years. This feels like a bigger question. This feels like even a bigger question. You know, what I'm hearing is it's all going to be revealed. This question comes back to the healing that we need to do now. Peel away the things that are not you. Sit with your spiritual team. Begin the journey up the ladder. It's all, and I'm hearing that, like, you're not moving enough. Like, you need to let the river flow. Are you doing yoga? You would do really good with yoga, to move your body, to allow the energy to move. Yoga is going to be really good for you. I don't know why. I think it's because it moves your body. You'll be more in a state, like a kind of like a Zen state, no mind, and then allow this energy to flow. I would also say, again, go back to your spiritual team and just begin having a dialogue. Worrying gives our mind something to do. I'm also being reminded that it just creates more worry. And then we stagnate. So yes, you went last night to yoga, you go to yin yoga twice a week, and Reiki. Okay, maybe that's why yoga's coming up. It does work for you. Again, your card, if we look at the entire reading, it's healing, peeling away the things that are not you, to elevate. I am doing that initiation on the 28th and 29th. You should consider coming to reset it, get back into the container, get into the energy, and that would be really healing and good for you. Just a thought. Okay, not really worried, trying to prepare. This card says a lot, contemplation and an emotional pause. So that's okay too. Let me pull one more card. Let's see who is next. Tracy. Let me pull a card for you. Oh my goodness, this card feels like it's your card. Tracy, this is good. 6 of coins. So, sweet, sweet family. So again, coins are earth, abundance, career, achievement, anything in the physical. This card is also showing me the community, the family that is surrounding you. Generosity, commitment, trust. I hear that you are well esteemed. Your generosity, trust is well earned. There's a container, that you've created, and it's you're filling it with really good things, nourishing things. This feels not only family related, but it feels career related. Nourishing, satisfying, authentic. Feels good. It feels like you're on the right path. Heart-centered. Okay. I'm just going back to Heather. Heather, it doesn't feel like, it feels like you're in a pause right now, and that's okay. What I want you to hear, that it's okay. There's nothing wrong. Continue moving. Connect with your spiritual team. I'm coming back because it almost felt like, is there some worry that you're in the wrong place? So I'm coming back to your card, and it just feels like a pause. And so yoga came up, movement came up, and you're doing these things. Reiki came up, you're doing these things. So, just trust the pause. But it does say that, what I'm hearing going back to this is go back and there's like a separation on your part from your spiritual team. It's important that you know that they are here, that you are loved and you're not alone. So they're just encouraging you to reconnect, because you tend to do things alone. Okay. Well, we did an hour. Holy cow, that went fast. It's so funny. The more I do this, the less I remember of the readings. I don't know why that is. So, anyway, it was wonderful being here. It was wonderful. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. It was a wonderful way to spend my day with you. And I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.